Hello everyone, welcome to Nareen's Life with MS. This is Nareen and it's time for Sunday check-ins. I know that this weekend passed by very quickly. I think I slept for majority of it, so you know, don't really remember much of it. But of course, rather than actually think about what all happened this week, I do want to talk about all the amazing things that are going to happen next week. First of all, yes, it is going to be, I think, Earth Day, World Water Day, one of those two, next week. So, of course, happy early World Water Day or Earth Day um, in advance. I think it is World Water Day. It is going to be on the 22nd of April, but the other thing I did want to talk about is the fact that we are going to, rewind next week and actually add episodes to our older series next week, right? So on Mondays, you will get to see Monday Motivation. On Tuesdays, now we have two options. We have My Favorite Things and Treatment Tuesdays. In terms of what I can add as episodes for either, you'll just have to see which one I decide. Then we have a return of the epic Hump Day Hurdles coming your way on Wednesday. Now, and then Friday we'll probably do something like Funny Fridays. So there is definitely a lot of things to look forward to. As with Thursday and Saturday, there is, I think it's always been Thoughtful Thursdays and Soulful Saturdays. But of course, I will try and see if there are any new or any offbeat projects that I can bring back on those 2 days to maybe record videos on those. And then, of course, Sunday will go back to Super Sundays, which is more or less similar to a Sunday check-in, but rather than looking forward, we look back. So yes, so this is Sunday check-in. Of course, I'm very excited for revisiting a lot of the older all of the older content, or at least the way I used to make the older content, because there are definitely a lot of things to talk about, to add, and of course, apart from all of that, to really think about again everything that I have discussed on all of those series. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot of review work for that, and then continuing onward with any form of new content that comes in, right? Considering there have been some overhauls over the past few weeks, with me starting meditation, with me quitting my gym. So there definitely are a lot of things that are worth talking about. There are a lot of things that are worth mentioning, and of course a lot of things that we can actually dissect. So yes, I am looking forward to having this conversation with you. But of course, now it is your turn to really think about not only what you might be looking forward to with revisiting all of the older series, but of course, if you have something to add on Thursdays or Saturdays, right? Remember, Thursdays have pretty much always been Thoughtful Thursdays, and Saturdays have almost always been Soulful Saturdays. So yes, if you do have anything to add for those 2 days, please do share that in the comment section so that we can talk about it, discuss, get a conversation started. But with all of that being said, I do want to also get your thoughts, insights, and of course experiences on anything that you might want to change in me going back into the past, right? Revisiting all of those series, because there definitely are ways that I can maybe build on a lot of information, build on a lot of experiences that I've had in the past. So there definitely is a lot of things to maybe look forward to in this throwback week that is coming up, which of course I'm very, very excited for. So, with that said, I am Nareen, and this is Nareen Sai with MS. Of course, you can always give your comments. Please share your thoughts, your insights, your experiences so that we can get the conversation started. And of course, with that said, I do hope your weekend went very well. I think my weekend was a success just considering that I ended up sleeping for majority of the time. But of course, with that said, here's me wishing you a good night, sweet dreams. Of course, I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.